So in this video we will discuss about the immunity. Okay, immunity. So if we talk about the immunity, so what is immunity? As you guys all know, in the previous video we have discussed about the health and these all. That was the introduction. So today we will discuss about the immunity, which is our new chapter, immune system. So not immune system, immunity. Yeah. So in this video we'll discuss about the introduction and some types of immunity. So immunity, which means that ability of organism to protect itself by immune system is called the immune system or immunity. Okay, so if we talk about the protect itself by what? By pathogen, from pathogen, like any disease causing agent is there so if an invader is there in our body, so to fight with that is called the immunity. Okay, this immunity is present in every human body. Okay, so this is the nature, this is the natural from birth. If we talk about the immune power, what is immune power? Immune power, which means ability to fight with pathogen, as you guys all know. Now if we talk about the types of immunity, okay, types of immunity. So if we talk about the type of immunity, so we are having the two types of immunity. First of all, we are having a innate immunity and acquired immunity. Acquired immunity we'll discuss tomorrow. In this video, we'll just discuss about the innate immunity. What is innate immunity? Innate immunity is basically present by birth. By birth, and it is non-specific, which means that like it will fight with like any pathogen. It will fight with any pathogen. This immunity is present by birth. If any pathogen is there in our body, so it will fight with any pathogen. This is non this is that's why this is non-specific. So we are having barriers, like from the by birth we are having the barriers to fight with the pathogen. So first barrier we are having, that is the physical barrier. Physical barrier is basically making the first line defense. First line we are having the three defense. Okay, so this is making the first line defense. I will taking talk telling you that what is first line defense, second and third. So we are in three line defense. So this is making the first defense, which it means that our first defense is skin. Okay, after that we are having the hairs and organs, these all. So first of all we are having the physical barrier. In physical barrier, first thing we are having the skin. Without any cut the like without any cut of our body, so if a microorganism is entering in our body, so it will kill that without any cut. If the microorganism cannot enter in our body, okay, as you guys all know, and if the cut is there, so we are having the immunity which will fight with that. Okay, so the outside things can come like water, salts and these all, but if we talk about without the cut, the microorganism cannot enter in our body just because of the skin. Okay, second we are having the mucous membrane. As you guys all know, mucous membrane is present in the lining, like goblet cells is there which is producing mucus epithelial cells are there which work as a barrier. We are having the three mucous membrane in our body. First is in the respiratory tract, like from the nasal cavity to the lungs we are having the mucus for the lubrication and for the pathogens too, like to form the sputum and these all. Second we are having the digestive tract. Okay, in digestive tract we are having the mucus cells are produced, as you guys all know. Second we are having the reproductive tract. In In reproductive tract, we are having the reproductive organs which produce the secretion by protecting from the germs, like vagina is there, penis is there. So they are basically secreting our secretion through their secretion for protecting the organs from, or for protecting the tract from the germs and these all. Okay, after that we are having, this was our first barrier which is present in our body. Second barrier, if we talk about, that is the physical barrier. So the secretion of the physical barrier, the secretion of the physical barrier we are calling as a physiological barrier, or you can say that as a biochemical secretion. Okay, so that secretion can be, for example, saliva, mucus, tears. Okay, through they are having the lysosome. They are having the lysosome enzyme. So through lysosome, they basically kill the bacteria. Okay, because saliva is having the bicarbonate sign too. Okay, if we talk about digestive tract, we are having the HCl, which kill the bacteria from food. Okay, or we are having the digestive juices like enzyme, we are having pepsin, these all. Okay, so now second we are having the barrier, which is third barrier, sorry, this is the third barrier. So this physical and the physical barrier and the physiological barrier, the secretion, these both are making the first defense of our body. If we talk about this, the cellular barrier, so they are basically making the second line defense. Then I'll be telling you that what it is and these all in the next videos. So in cellular barrier, which means we are having the WBC that work against the pathogen, and the types of WBC we are having leukocytes, monocytes, all the WBC cells we are having the, so that combinedly we are calling them as the polymorphonuclear leukocytes. Okay, so they basically we are having the macrophages too, or the phagocytes too. For example, we are having the Kupffer cells. These Kupffer cells are the liver cells. They basically kill the debris or germs or all RBC by phagocytosis. Okay, and second we are having the dust cells, or these dust cells are basically present in lungs, or this we are calling that the ciliated cells, that basically kill the dust particle through the sputum. Okay, we are having second we are having the microglia. This is present in our nervous system, like we are having the neuroglia. They basically work in the first defense mechanism system. Okay, in the first line defense system, they basically work in the first line defense. Now we are having the fourth one, which is cytokines barrier. So these barriers are basically present by birth. Okay, so this is basically, this barrier basically fight against the pathogen which enter in our body. Okay, like we are having interferon. What is interferon? Interferon is basically produced by the affected cells. These are basically protein which basically alert different cells, like cancer producing cells. They alert them to the surrounding cells. This protein are basically, these are the cells of the these are the protein cells which basically alert different cells that there is any kind of pathogen, they should alert. Okay, so this is the interferon which is in the cytokines barrier. So these barriers are basically produced naturally in our body, so that we are calling as the by birth or a innate immunity. So the next video we will discuss about the acquired immunity.